Hey everyone, this is Rykard here again, bringing you the next Pokemon in my black and white analysis. Today we're going to be talking about Doredia, so let's get started. Now this Pokemon Doredia is a mono grass type, meaning that it has standard grass weaknesses and standard grass resistances, etc. It gets three abilities, two of which are probably better than the other. The first is Chlorophyll, which is a ability that allows you to have your speed doubled when there is sun out. So if you use Sunny Day, your speed will be double what it is. Its another ability is Own Tempo, which is an ability that prevents confusion from occurring. And with a lot of other Pokemon that get this ability, it's really not that useful, but it actually is really useful for Doredia, which you will see when we get to the movesets. And its last ability, Leaf Guard, which is its Dream World ability, is one that prevents status effects in the sun. So if there's a sunny day up and your opponent tries to use Toxic or Spore or Prowl, Thunderwave, whatever they're trying to do against you, it won't happen. Unfortunately though, this move does not work like Hydration in the sense that you can use Rest during the sun and it will cure your sleep. That only works with Hydration because it happens at the end of the turn. Leaf Guard prevents status effects from occurring, whereas Hydration heals them, so don't get confused with those two. But it's probably its its least effective ability to have. As for the stats, 70 HP, 75 defense, and 70 special defense makes it alright in the defensive area. Don't expect it to take humongous hits, but it'll at least be able to survive something. And obviously this Pokemon is a special attacker because of its bad physical attack, but it's really high special attack at 110, which is quite a bit. And the special attack actually doesn't go to waste at all because of the 90 base speed that you get, making it pretty fast and powerful. So it can do a lot of damage to whatever you want it to. And with that, let's take a look at some possible movesets. Now this first set utilizes a timid nature, meaning it has increased speed and decreased physical attack. And since I said before that this Pokemon is going to be a special attacker, you'll want to have a lot of speed and not even worry at all about physical attacking. I'm going to skip the ability for a second and go on to the EVs, which is 4 for HP, just to give it one more, 252 special attack EVs, and 252 speed EVs to give it its highest speed possible and highest special attack possible with a timid nature. And normally I don't like the item Life Orb, but it actually works out really well for this set because of how much damage you can actually do with it. So even though you are hurting yourself a bit, the boost is actually really nice for this Pokemon. As for the moveset, it is the only grass type that gets Butterfly Dance, I believe, because Butterfly Dance is a bug move, and this Pokemon is not a butterfly, so most other bug moves bug types don't learn it, only like the butterfly-like Pokemon do, but this Pokemon's fortunate enough to learn it, which is awesome, because it is a new move that increases your special attack, your special defense, and your speed by one stage. So think of it as like Dragon Dance on crack, but on the special side. Its next move, which is probably going to be its main attacking move, is Petal Dance. And the reason why I said before that Own Tempo works well for this Pokemon is because Petal Dance confuses you after 3 turns. And Petal Dance also got a power boost in this generation, and it's now a 120 base power move, so it's essentially the grass type version of Outrage. So you won't ever have to worry about the confusion after Petal Dance because of Own Tempo being your ability. So you can use it at your own will and not have to worry about any side effects. As for its other attacking move, Hidden Power of your choice, really. It's not, I couldn't think of the best one for it. I know a lot of people run Hidden Power Fire on grass types, so that might be a possible one. But as of right now, we don't know what the game is going to be like, so it could be anything. Unfortunately, though, this Pokemon doesn't really learn a lot of other special type moves outside of its grass type. So Hidden Power is probably your only other special attacking move that you can use that will be a different type than Petal Dance or grass types. And as for its last move, Um, this one was kind of a toss-up because it learns a lot of really good supporting moves, but I think that Sleep Powder will be the most effective if it's trying to be, or if it's trying to set up and do a lot of damage. So after you use Sleep Powder or something, you can get a free Butterfly Dance and essentially be set to do a lot of damage to your opponent's team. Another really useful move, though, instead of Sleep Powder, would be Healing Wish, because since this Pokemon can only really use two different attack types, grass and something else, there are a lot of Pokemon out there that will resist those typings. So if you don't think that you can do a lot of damage to whatever comes in to resist you and you're running low on health, it's best to use Healing Wish and pass off or give whatever comes in as much health as it possibly can and heal it up and pretty much restore it. So you sacrifice your pretty much useless health because you won't be able to do a lot of damage if it's something that resists you, in favor of healing another Pokemon that was severely damaged and can counter whatever was going to hurt you. So it's another viable option to use over Sleep Powder. Another place where this Pokemon will shine, I believe, will be in doubles and now triple battles. So this set tries to make use of my theorizing in these two fields. You give Doredia a bold nature, giving it increased defense but decreased attack, and you give it the ability Chlorophyll this time, but I'll get to that in a second. Its EV spread is 252 HP EVs, 128 defense, and 128 special defense EVs to give it its max bulk that it can possibly have, and with a bold nature that also helps out in the physical defense area even more. The reasoning for this is because in double battles, and triple battles now I guess, survivability for a lot of support Pokemon like this one is key, because it can essentially change the battle if you can keep it alive throughout its entirety. And now the item for it, obviously, since it is being bulky, is leftovers to try to keep its HP up. Now, the reason I chose Chlorophyll for this set was because of this new move that this Pokemon gets known as Make Friends. And what this move does is it passes your ability and shares it with another Pokemon on the field. So essentially, you can give any Pokemon on the field, on your side of the field, the ability Chlorophyll. Now, that's amazing because you could essentially just put up Sun with the other Pokemon and give it the ability Chlorophyll, and now it is incredibly fast and able to have immense sweeping power because of it. So like with a Pokemon with incredibly high attack, like Rampardos or something, you can give it the ability Chlorophyll to make up for its mediocre speed, and now it has incredibly high speed and incredibly high attack power, allowing it to do ridiculous damage. I'm not sure if it learns Sunny Day, but you know what I mean by this. Other moves for this team set would be Aromatherapy to make sure your statuses are going to be neutral, so you don't have things wearing down your team like Toxic or Burn, or slowing them down with Paralysis and Sleep, etc. And then Sleep Powder is a must for this set because it's amazing in doubles, since you can essentially cripple the other Pokemon's teammate and then double team the other one to an extent, or take advantage of it sleeping and do whatever you want to it. And then the other move for this Pokemon is Solar Beam, because, like I said, you should be using a Sunny Day team, so Solar Beam won't need a turn to charge, and you won't get locked into a Grass-type move like you would with Petal Dance, and since you don't even have the own tempo ability, you will be confused. So you rely on your other teammate to set up Sunny Day and pass off your Chlorophyll to them to make them really fast, allowing you to also use Solar Beam effectively. So this Pokemon I see a lot of potential with in doubles and triples. But that's about it for Doredia. I hope you guys think this Pokemon's pretty cool. I think she looks like an awesome hula dancer kind of thing, and could possibly do a lot of damage in this generation. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in my next video.